figure it's going to kick me out in a minute. I did update YouTube. For those of you that don't know, I've been trying to go live since last week. This is my fourth attempt, and it just keeps kicking me out. Never had this problem before. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to put my mic on. This is the longest that I've been in recently, so maybe you know what, it was probably because I needed to update. The weird thing is it didn't say that I needed an update, but I just I tried to uninstall it, and then when I did that, then it offered an update. It was kind of weird. So maybe that was the problem. All right, let me bring it up here on my end. I wasn't prepared because I just figured it was going to kick me out. So I didn't bother starting up the computer. I didn't bother putting on my microphone. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, either the update worked or YouTube just finally fixed itself. I think it was probably the update. All right, hold on 1 minute and I will be with all of you. Oops, sorry. Giving me ads. There we go. Hey, look, we got some people in there. Got a few people in. Bring this down just a little bit. Sorry, getting things adjusted. Broken Scene Vids, what's up? It's working. Can you believe it? Finally, after more than a week, it's working. Forrest, what's going on? It's working so far. What are we in? We're almost 3 minutes in, so it looks like we're good. Finally. Lee, what's up? Johnny, thank you so much. Vinny, good to see you. Vinny, thank you so much. Appreciate that about the Outsiders video. Yeah, I was pretty happy with how that one turned out. Lasting Change, the Valley 818 is here. What's up? How are things going in the Valley? Nasty Nathaniel, awesome. Sounds like a Garbage Pail Kid. I became a new subscriber after I found your Chips Rock Devil Rock video. I loved that one. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. That was a fun one to put together. New Chips video coming soon. Later this month, or well, October. I feel like it's already October. Ryu, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate it. Does your brother have any interest in being in your videos? No interest in being in my videos whatsoever. Doesn't have a lot of interest in a lot of things. We are very different people now. we grew up and it's different people. Mark, what's up? Good to be seen and heard. MK Solid, what's going on? Chris, hello. Live stream Friday, that's right. Not usually, don't usually live stream on Fridays, but I haven't been able to live stream in more than a week. And I also was usually on Fridays, I put out a new video and I just was not able to get it done today. But I think, hopefully, if all goes well, my plan is I will actually have a new video for you tomorrow, which I don't think I have ever put out a video on a Saturday. I don't think. I'm a little nervous about it because I don't know how it's going to do on a Saturday. Are people going to be at home watching YouTube, or are people going to be out and about? I'm not sure. So I'm a little nervous about putting out a video on a Saturday. but I'm going to give it a go. So if all goes well, I will have a new video for you tomorrow, Saturday, and then a new filming location video either Monday or Tuesday. Not sure which. But again, that's if all goes well, if there's no copyright problems and so on and so on. Matt, what's up in Sacramento? Hope you're doing well. Greetings from Australia. Love your work. Thank you so much. And hello in Australia. Lee says, since you grew up in Chatsworth, have you ever had Filipino food before? I recommend a pastry shop called Hopia Like It in that area. Is that the place? No, I didn't grow up in Chatsworth, but I grew up in the Valley, mostly Reseda, but had family in Chatsworth, so went there plenty of times. Is that the place on Chatsworth, near Chatsworth and Zelza, where they filmed part of Fast Times at Ridgemont High? I think I know the place you're talking about. Never been there, though. MK Solid, I will have an update on merch very soon. Hopefully in the next month or so, I hope. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Barry Williams, Greg Brady is in here. He says, have a very Brady day. That is amazing. Who would have thought that if Barry Williams would have an old Greg Brady picture as his thumbnail? Michelle, what's going on? Wow, greetings from Transylvania. How you doing, Kiss78? Forrest, I have not gotten my mail yet. I have not been to my P.O. box. I don't go to the P.O. box often, usually like every couple of weeks or something. But I think your package might have arrived. I'm not sure. But I know I got something shortly after you said you were sending me something. Johnny, I have not done that one yet. Vinny, thank you. I hope that's true. Vinny says, we love your videos and we'll watch any day. So hope that's true. We'll find out tomorrow. John, how's it going in Iowa? My dad was born in Iowa, in Sioux City. That's where he, I don't know, first part of his life. That's where he lived. AI don't care. You're right. That is Granada Hills, not Chatsworth. Sorry, it's on Chatsworth Street. So I thought Chatsworth, but you're right. That is Granada Hills. Steve, this is it. I am full-time bringing you guys the YouTube videos, trying to make this trying to make it work. Sorry, trying to get through, trying to make my way back here in the comments. Live in Waterloo, but have been to Sioux City a few times. A lot different than growing up in Southern California. Yeah, I would assume. Now, let me ask you this, since you're from Iowa, there is something that my dad was not a very like sentimental person. Well, I think he was, but he didn't show it. He had a very tough exterior. He didn't, talk about things he loved, whatnot. There was something that he loved from his childhood in Iowa so much. And so he ended up buying a case of it, getting it shipped from Iowa to our house in Reseda, and then introducing it to me and my brother. And we loved it. And it's something I have not had in a while. And I'm talking about, hope I don't get the name wrong here, twin cherry bings. Do you know what I'm talking about? They are, they're little chocolate covered cherries with peanuts in it. Loved those so much. And my dad was, I think it was just something that really brought him back to his childhood in Iowa. So, do you know what I'm talking about? Are you familiar with these? Craig, what's up in Australia? Thanks for being here. Carlin, thank you very much. Stay Buffy. Stay Buffy says, "Hey Kurt, love your channel, bro. Thank you for the advice on 8-Bit Zombie. Awesome gear. And Gecko. Love you, bro. Stay Buffy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'm really glad that you enjoyed the stuff from 8-Bit Zombie and from Gecko. I think they're two great companies, and so I'm glad that you agree." Oh, okay. So, I see. You just said a lot different than growing up in SoCal. So you're originally from SoCal, I'm guessing. You only been there a little bit. All right. Well, if you come across them, give them a try. If you happen to go into a candy shop or something, little red pack with white writing says something like that, like twin cherry bings, something along those lines. Yeah, delicious. What's up in HB? Thanks for being here. Grant, are you talking about the cherry bings that I was referring to? Amazon has them. If that is what you're referring to, that's crazy. I didn't even think to look. The last time we ordered those, it was back in the day before you had Amazon, and you had to literally like contact the company to order those. Um, awesome. So I'm going to take a look on Amazon. How cool. Kurt, where I live in New York, there are some very nostalgic spots, but none of the stores or venues are there anymore. Yeah, that's the problem. Things are changing more and more. Can you shout out my wife? Okay, now I don't want to mess up your name here. I know I'm going to mess up the last name. Patricia Lehuga. Lehuga. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. I'm so sorry. I know I butchered it, and I feel awful. Um, But anyways, can you, sorry, I lost you here. She watches your videos all the time. So thank you so much, Patricia. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the videos. Have I been hitting the range with the Super Soaker to stay certified for the chips? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm on it. I will always be ready for the chips videos. Do I have any vert or bowl skills? Absolutely not. Nope. Never was a vert skater, a pool skater. Dropped in one time on a ramp that was just like had slightly a little bit of vert, and I fell straight to the flat bottom. Mini ramps, yeah, all day, but not a vert skater. I knew someone that lived near my house that had a 10.5 foot vert ramp, and he invited me to come skate it. And I would go over there, start at the flat bottom and pump back and forth, get like a little more than halfway to the top. I was pretty young at that point. I was still like 10 and not a very good skater. Yeah. Hey, Love Pink, Hello Kitty, how's it going? Happy Friday to you as well. Just joining, glad you were able to make it in here. This is my first live stream in a while because YouTube has been kicking me out every week when I try and go live, but I think it was an update problem and we're good now. Kurt, if you had to pick between Real Genius or License to Drive or Better Off Dead, which one would you pick? That's a good question. All three are amazing movies. I love all three very much. But my favorite out of the three, one of the three movies that you mentioned is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. So I would have to go with that one, and that is License to Drive. License to Drive in my top 5. Love it to death. Seen it so much. But the other two, I absolutely love both of those. Real Genius, kind of underrated, doesn't get talked about enough. Kurt, if you got to visit England, what movies would you make a location video on? Well, so it's not just in England, but if I was able to go to Europe, a European vacation, I would absolutely love to do European vacation. Love Pink, Hello Kitty. Yeah, I'm glad that it's finally working again. So I'm glad you were able to jump in here and join us. Jack Cole, what's going on in the UK? Thanks for joining us. And yeah, I usually do something Halloween related. Probably have a couple of review videos on the parks, maybe a couple of filming locations. One of my favorite holidays, so I try and do something. Johnny, am I excited for the Goonies sequel? No, not really. You know, hey, I'm willing to give it a chance. But you know, I've talked about this before. I never have any hope for any of these reboots, sequels, whatever, remakes. But every once in a while, they surprise me. So we'll see. Carlin, I have been through Chicago a couple of times, stopped and eaten, but never like spent much time in Chicago. And we were going to go this last summer because, as you might know, there are so many movie locations to visit in Chicago, but we just didn't make it out there. But I have to go soon. Like it's mandatory. I did not see the new Super 7 glow in the dark Return of the Living Dead figures. It's probably just better that I don't see them because then I have too much junk. Dennis, I loved the Goldbergs. I felt like it kind of it jumped the shark, and like towards the end I was just kind of like wanting it to end. I watched it all the way to the very end. I had invested so much time, I didn't want to give up. But yeah, it kind of lost it at the end. But the first, I don't know how many seasons, I don't know, the first half or so was, I thought it was great. I really loved it. And yeah, I always used to go. They filmed it at Sony, and I always used to go there and kind of creep on them. I would walk back and forth past the soundstage, and saw some of the stars a couple of times. Yeah, saw them filming. Saw like the movie cars set up. So yeah, that was cool. Yeah, great show. Larry, what was my favorite 80s horror movie? I always feel weird saying it's like, I don't know. I mean, I get it's a horror movie. What else is it? But I don't know. I feel like some people don't consider it a horror movie because it's not, I don't know, not scary enough, not gory enough. But The Lost Boys would be my favorite 80s horror movie. Um, and then if you want to go like a little bit more low budget, Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Demons, um, Dream Warriors, one of my favorites. Thank you for all you do. We really look forward to your videos. You seem genuine and do an excellent job. Keep up the amazing work. Jay, I appreciate that. For reals, thank you. Sorry, trying to get through some stuff here. Carlin, thank you. Says, I love the Howard Jones t-shirt. Just got this. It was a gift from my wife for my birthday. Elizabeth, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Carrie's a great one. Critters, that's a good one too. I haven't seen Critters in a while. Your videos are an island of wholesomeness and a sea of dread these days. Thank you. That really does mean a lot because that's that's part of why I do this. Robzilla, my worst skateboard injury. Luckily, I have not had any like super, super bad ones. And I talked about this in some videos. Probably the reason why I didn't ever get really, really good at skateboarding is because I didn't push myself enough because I was afraid of getting hurt. But probably the worst skateboarding injury I had was breaking my arm, my left arm, when I was about 11 years old. The thing is I wasn't doing anything crazy. I did try a lot of crazy stuff and came out of it fine. But this one, I was actually just skating to my friend's house, going really fast, and my board went out from under me, and I went back and fell on my arm. and broke it pretty bad. The bone broke and slid down in there, and they had to do this whole procedure to set it back in place. And yeah, it sucked. Love Pink Hello Kitty says, let's give thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate that. Larry, I do live in California. Mark in Canoga Park, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good day and a great weekend. Johnny, I am close to reaching 100,000. It's getting closer. I got it's so weird. Well, this is what I was going to talk about in Wednesday's video. I don't understand YouTube. Like I cannot figure it out. You know, I make a video that I think is going to do really well and hit, and it just like bombs or it just kind of goes flat. And then I make a video that I'm like, well, you know, this probably isn't going to do too well, but whatever. I'll put it up anyways. And it goes crazy. And that's what happened the other day. I put up that video about the emptiest concert I've ever been to, and I did not expect that video to do well at all. I made it because I thought it was interesting, and you know, I thought it was a fun video, and I thought at least a few people would enjoy it. Generally, my concert videos don't do that well anyways, but I continue to make them because some people enjoy the concert videos, so I make them for those people. But I thought this one was particularly interesting because no one was there, and the video went nuts. Like, it's almost at 100,000 views, which is just completely unheard of for one of my concert review videos. And I got a whole bunch of new subscribers off of that video. Like, I don't know, I want to say a couple hundred new subscribers. And it's just weird. Like, YouTube is just so weird sometimes. What kind of BMX bike did I have? I had a crappy Kent BMX, like a Toys R Us BMX. Later on, I acquired like my brother's old Diamondback, but even that, I kind of questioned if it was a real Diamondback. Lee, I have heard of that game, Leisure Suit Larry. Don't know anything about it. Oh, see, here's someone talking about it. What's up, man? What's going on, Frank? I love your content. I enjoyed the EPMD video. I agree with you on that. I think they could have packed the house if it had better promotion. I saw Rakim a few months ago. Yeah, it was definitely the promotion. So many people watched that video and didn't listen to what I said, and they were saying that I was trying to badmouth the bands, which is weird because at the end of the video, I said the exact opposite thing. Yeah, it was definitely bad promotion. Kurt, I like your name. Your location videos are some of the best. Appreciate them. Love the SFV memories too. I live in Sherman Oaks. Little known fact, Tobe Hooper lived on Dickens Street. Oh, Toby, sorry. Hector, what's going on? Johnny, you think? Johnny says I need to make more YouTube shorts because people like to click on those. I think you're right. I think you're right. And it was something I was trying to do. The plan was to like, in between the days when I wasn't posting videos, I was going to post a short. And then I just got frustrated because it would take me like an hour because I'm so, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but I'm like, oh no, I can make that better and I can do this better. And I guess perfectionist. Yeah, I would spend like an hour making a 1 minute short and it would just irritate me. But it probably is a good idea. Never met Tony Hawk as a kid, met him a couple of times as an adult. And he now follows me on YouTube and Instagram, which is amazing. All right, I actually got to get out of here. I have got a lot of stuff to take care of today. I'm glad that I was able to finally get in here and do a live stream. Again, sorry, no new video today, but for those of you that missed it, if all goes well, I must stress that if all goes well, I will have a new video tomorrow, Saturday. I do not usually post on Saturdays, and I'm kind of scared. So please, if I do end up posting the video tomorrow, please give it a watch. I really appreciate it. Also, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, I will have a new filming location video, and I have a favor to ask of all of you. This filming location video is not one that I'm expecting to do well. It is not a very popular movie, but I made this because it's something special to me and my son, and put a lot of effort into doing this. And yeah, I don't want to go into the whole thing right now. I'll probably talk more about it later. But my favor that I'm asking is, please, when I put it out, give it a watch. I'm asking you to give it a watch because, like I said, I don't think a lot of people are going to watch it because it's not a very big movie. But if you can check it out, maybe check it out twice, that would be awesome. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. Please enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend. And I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.